So, what's going on, man?
It's been too long. It's great to be here again.
Good to have you live, man.
Thank you.
What have you been up to? Like, I don't know. Taking care of people that are injured, right?
You bet. You bet. Oh, boy. I have to tell you something. Actually, I was on an earlier show today, and I got such good feedback. And I got to tell you, because the topic that we discussed was simply money. All right? Money. Because you know what? You know, DJ Roy, that I worked for those insurance companies for almost 2 decades.
Yes.
All right. I know how they think. They all drink the Kool-Aid, right? When they drink the Kool-Aid, they say it's not their fault. Nobody got hurt. They don't have to pay anyone. Okay. But in the meantime, they got more money than Donald Trump, or the only way you're gonna fight Donald Trump type of money, or Elon Musk type of money. You got to have Twitter type of money. Okay. Yeah. And, I've been around the block a long time now, and I've seen too many law firms that don't want to spend money, right? They're afraid. They're afraid to spend money.
They collect it, but they don't want to give it back.
They don't want to give it back. But at Gregory Spector & Associates, where I've been now for 3 years, it shocks me how much money they invest in their clients. They will spend. We will spend on behalf of the client to make sure they get justice. And when someone's been injured and it's not their fault, whether it be major or not even so major, we are going to fight for that client. We are going to put in all the money. We're going to fight that fight. We're going to fight fire with fire, because when you're up against money, like Elon Musk type of money and Donald Trump, you gotta play like the big boys, and that's what we do.
I say to our listeners that, the insurance companies, they have attorneys that are on their payroll. They know the do's and the don'ts. They know our weaknesses. But here's what: Gregory Spector and Associates have attorneys that used to work for these insurance companies, so they know all the secrets, all the tricks of the trade. So you've got somebody that it's like playing cards, but they can see in your hand. They already see inside the insurance company's hand and know what cards they're holding and what cards they want to play. So that's why I say call the number 888-797-7735. I want you to dial that number, save that number, or also remember crashinjury.com. They have an army of attorneys standing by to help you when you are in an accident. Now, we're in the summer months, Saul, so I'm kind of sure that you're getting a lot of car accidents. How's it going?
Oh, yeah. Oh, business is very busy. We're very busy. A lot of car accidents for sure. And you know what? We doubled in size. You know that we took over a bigger part of the building.
Yes.
And it's just because, and we're bringing in more people, and the job is to make sure people are getting compensated, and we're doing a great job of it. You got to spend money to make money.
Amen.
And look, there's no guarantees in this business, but we are going to fight like no other law firm does. I told you the others, they're afraid to spend money. It shocks me how much money Greg and Michael are going to put into a case because they just want to be there and go to bat for the clients. We are busy, but we're growing, and we're busy because we're doing big things for our clients.
Yeah, doing the right things too. Here's that number again, 888-797-7735, 888-797-7735, crashinjury.com. Remember that, and you are covered. Now, Saul, we have spoken a minute, but tell our listeners, especially when they get into a car accident, what they should be doing immediately.
Oh, you definitely want to be on the phone, and you want to be on the phone with the cops. You got to call the cops. Sometimes you say that they, people have their problems with the police, but you know what? You need to, you want a record of what's taken place, and the police report is the place to go. That's place number one. We don't want anyone getting hurt. We're human, but if you get hurt, what you got to do is you got to get medical care. It's not time to be Mr. Tough Guy or a tough lady. When you're in an accident, you got to get it documented. It's better if you go for your medical care as soon as possible. If you don't, hey, we deal with it. It happens. There are people that don't want to go straight to the doctor. They don't want to go straight to the hospital, and we have it all the time. But if you're in an accident, you want to have your injury claims, as big or as small as they are, you want them brought to the attention of medical of medical personnel, whether it be ambulance personnel or you're in complaints to the police, going to the hospital, or if you're not going to go straight to the hospital, getting to a doctor as soon as possible, because the insurance company is going to say, oh, they didn't go to the hospital, oh, they didn't go to a doctor. Now that's garbage, because there are people who their pains don't develop until, it could be a few days later. It happens all the time. But if you want to avoid that little battle, you want to get to the doctor as soon as possible.
Here's what I want you all to do. Save the number. Dial it. And when you hear Gregory Spector & Associates, you can hang up. Now you know you've got the right number. Now you know, in case something happens, you know what to do, and save it. Save it under crashinjury.com. Because if you get into an accident, I want you to have the best attorneys in our neck of the woods to represent you. Making sure that you're seeing the right doctors, making sure that you're following up on all the appointments that you have, to make sure when they're presenting their case, because it's important, when they're presenting their case, they also have documents from their doctors that you've been seeing, showing your injuries, showing how many times you've been out of work, showing how many times you've gotten an injection, or the cast just came off, whatever it might be. You need attorneys that understands that. Where should you call? 888-797-7735. Where should you go? 1 Cross Island Plaza right here in Queens.
And you know what, DJ Roy, there are people, they don't know where to go sometimes. They don't want to go to the hospital. They don't know who the doctor is. We help with that. That's our job. And you know what? When we help you with those types of things, we help you find a doctor, that's privileged. That's confidential communications, because the law wants your lawyer to help you, and that's what we do. And that becomes nobody else's business. So we can confidentially help you find the proper medical care you need, and then we're going to make sure you get the right legal representation that you need. And we're going to fight. We're going to put the money where it needs to go. And we fight for our clients, because that is how we serve our clients right.
All right. People, stop by the office one day. See how many awards you see in the lobby. In the lobby, before you even get into Saul's office, before you even get into Matthew's office, before you even get into Mike's office, before you even get into Gregory's office, you'll see all the awards. Because they are super attorneys in our neck of the woods. 888-797-7735 is the number. Call if you have any questions. And remember, no money out of pocket. If they don't win, they don't get paid. If they win, you'll be signing the back of a check with a lot of zeros on it. A lot of zeros. So call right now. 888-797-7735. Anything else you'd like to add, Saul?
You just made a great point, as you always do. And that is, that money that we're spending our money. You don't have to bring a cent. We'll spend our money, and that when we get that big result that you deserve, right, then it gets paid for. But you don't have to bring a cent. We put all the money up front. And Gregory, Michael, Matt, they'll put the money up big time, like I said. It amazes me. It shocks me. When you got to fight Donald Trump money, or you got to fight Elon Musk money, you got to have Twitter money. And it shocks me how much our office is putting up on behalf of our clients. You'd be crazy to go anywhere else, to tell you the truth.
All right. Saul, it's always a pleasure, my friend. Great to see you inside the studios. I know you're extremely busy, so I'm going to let you get back to the team. But say hi to the whole team for me when you get back.
You bet. It's great to see you.